Yo guys, different type of video here, but yeah, the new ASTD X summer update is trash. Today I'll just mainly be ranting about the new update and how I believe this is one of the worst updates that has been released in Tower Roblox games defense history. Okay, so yeah, first up, this is the update log that they gave us for this update, and as you can see, there's a lot of new content, bro. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of new content that was gonna be added to this update. Let's take a look, man. We got new summer raid, summer shop, pirates versus marines event, and yeah, there's a lot of new QOL changes, NPC missions, and a lot of new things, bro. Obviously, looking at this update log, a bunch of people got hyped up for this update, me included. You know, I ain't gonna lie, of course I was kind of hyped up. But in this ASTD X update, guess what, bro? They just decide to make all of the new content, okay, which is aka units in this update, nearly unobtainable to most people, okay? Basically, what I'm saying is, if you do not have the new meta units, or if you do not have like meta traits on them, such as All-Star, Genesis, Corrupted, this update is nearly unplayable for you, okay? So if you're a new player, or like you just started playing ASTD X, this update has nothing to do with you. You are not doing anything in this update, okay? If you don't have any meta units or many OP traits on them. So yeah, I just want to talk about that. So the main thing that they did in this update, which I believe make it so that the whole community, me included, hate it, is the fact that they just made every stage in the game so hard for no particular reason. Alright, they didn't include this in the update log, but dungeons got buffed a lot. Like a lot, bro. You are not able to solo dungeons anymore. You need a team now, because like they just made it way too hard, bro. So yeah, that is something small about this update. So yeah, let's just move on to the next point. So yeah, another minor complaint about this update is the new story. This story is very hard. You need to lock into that to actually like complete this. This is, I guess, not that bad, but yeah. With that, let's just move on to the main point as to why this update genuinely sucks. Now guys, prepare for a long yap session about this game mode, bro. This game mode, I believe, is just straight up impossible. Even for me, bro. I know I may not have the best units in the game as of now, alright? But these are the units that I bring to the stage. Rukia for freeze, you know, Ramen Guy for money farm. I got Lelouch for buffing others, as well as myself. And I got Broly and Zeke for DPS. I know they're not really maxed out. And I know Zeke has a decent trait, but not the best. And my Broly has Genesis. But even with these traits, bro, I'm sorry, it is nearly impossible. I can't say that this raid is impossible because I've seen people do it before. But unless you have a team of 6 people with meta units and meta traits, this raid is impossible. For example, if you have a team of 6 and one of the players are noobs or like just started the game, so they don't really have the best units, say goodbye, bro. You are not doing the stage. Like, I know like the devs are trying to make challenge or something for this new summer raid, but this is just doing too much. All right, so in this stage, if you have not played it yet, bro, this stage has 3 paths, okay? 3 different paths. Why? Okay, I just wanna ask the developer, why do you have 3 paths for a stage, and all of them don't lead to like the same place at the end? They all lead to 3 different like portal thingies. So even if you fail in one path, everybody dies. What? I don't really get the appeal of this, but fine. Okay, so this means in a team of 6, usually 2 people take 1 path. Okay, you split into 3 groups where 2 people each take 1 different path. All right. Okay, it's kind of hard, but I guess that's the only gimmick in the stage, so it's fine. But now you might think that since there's 3 different paths, the enemies are easy. Hell no, bro. Look at this. This is wave 1, by the way, and boom. The enemies have 10.8 thousand HP. And guess what? All of these enemies come from all 3 different paths. So basically, we got this at the start. Nice. Okay, but it's fine. You know, maybe this is it, and the boss of the stage may be easy, or you know, the difficulty stays the same throughout. They have 10.8k and the difficulty stays throughout, like Anime Last Stand, you know. I was hoping that, you know, throughout the stages, the difficulty would not scale up that high, but yeah. All right, not only are the enemies hard, they scale up. So this is how the enemies are like at Wave 1, 10.8k, and this is how the enemies are like at the last wave. Yeah, they have 1 million HP. They have like, oh man, nah. Not only that, bro, there are also mini bosses in this game. I do not understand why they had to do this. By the way, these mini bosses are not easy, okay? They can stun you. They can have like so much HP. They can have some like regeneration effects, whatever. By the way, basically I'm saying there are mini bosses in this game mode too. And to put the cherry on top, they made the boss of this stage just the hardest boss this game has ever had in history. I don't know why. If you don't know what the final boss is, this is what it's like. Crocodile, he has 12.3 million HP, and you might think, whoa, okay, that's a lot of HP, but guess what, bro? Yeah, that picture before was just a mini boss effect, but yeah, this is how Crocodile is like. As you can see, he is surrounded by too much sand to take any damage. You need to walk around and break water barrels at the enemy spawns to splash thingy so that he can take damage. Just another annoying mechanic to add the cherry on top, you know, cause why not? And yeah, this boss is clearly not easy. 12.4 million. You have to walk around the enemy spawns, break the water barrels to even do damage to this guy. And not only that, bro, the enemies that spawn during this wave is just absurd. It's absurd, bro. Like, take a look at just how much HP they have. Like, come on, bro. Like, 1.5 million HP. They have regeneration, powerful, and not only that, bro, they also spawn mini bosses in each path that stun your units so that it's basically impossible. See, I just lost. I don't understand how you're supposed to beat this stage being a casual player. And I know this stage is not supposed to be soloed. It's okay to have stages where you're unable to solo it. Find anything wrong with that? Enemy Vanguard does it pretty well, but this is just straight up unenjoyable and not fun to play. Like, the people in my team that I'm running this raid on have relatively good units. Like, I've walked around, like, look at them. They have Zeeks, they have Akainu. Though they don't have the best traits, they still have decent ones like Corrupted, Genesis. I believe there's also an all-star ace in my team here, and all 6 of us were pretty good, and we still can't beat it. And all of us took on 2 paths each, and yeah, it is just straight up impossible. And another thing I want to mention is the rewards you get for defeating this absurdly hard stage is incredibly underwhelming too, bro. Like, look at this. When you complete this stage, you have a 1% chance of getting the new unit Crocodile, and you get 6 to 8 tokens. If you head on over to the summer shop, just look at this, bro. You need 250 tokens to get Crocodile guaranteed, and these are the rewards. Yeah, this is just not worth it, man. The fact you have to lock in very hard for these stages, by the way, and you have to have a very insane team. Like, my team was already good, okay, and we still can't do it. We still can't. So you have to at least have someone with an all-star unit, or like, I don't know, Kokushibo, Crollo, whatever, bro. But yeah, they're just straight up unenjoyable. This game should follow, you know, My Glorious King Anime Last Stand in how to design stages to not make it too easy, but not too hard and annoying like this, where it's like doable, like the boss rush. It's a good example. And yeah, in conclusion, bro, it is currently 21st of July as I'm recording this. If they have not nerfed the stages yet, just don't play it. Don't bother wasting your time, bro. You're not gonna have a fun time grinding this. You're gonna just spend 24 hours playing this game. You're gonna have, you can't even AFK. You can't even look away. If you look away for a second, you miss upgrade a unit, you fail the stage. All right. So yeah, that's it. Just a quick little rant, bro, because I was hyped for this update, and I got met with this peace.